The president of the Dominican Republic, Luis Abinader, highlighted that in the country, tourists will have their health guaranteed. He reported this Tuesday that tourists entering the Dominican Republic will not have to present any type of proof of COVID-19 upon entering the country. We have decided not to ask travelers for any type of test prior to entering the country. We will not be conducting a massive test upon arrival either, but rather quickly apply the random tests. In this way, we will guarantee that the available tests are used by those who need it most, especially most critical cases, explained the president during the launch of the Responsible Recovery Plan for the tourism sector. Abinader indicated that the travel assistance plan will be implemented that includes emergency coverage, long-stay accommodation, and flight and change costs in the event of a contagion. This insurance will be temporary until December and will be covered by the Dominican state, said the president. Abinader stressed that in the Dominican Republic, tourists will be guaranteed their health. The Dominican government will invest approximately $28 million to recover tourism of the country affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. During the press conference on Monday, President Luis Abinader explained that this includes investment, financing, infrastructure, insurance for travelers, among others. Our objective is clear: to minimize the effects of the pandemic and promote a responsible recovery to prioritize health, maximizes the potential for job creation and economic growth, and that promotes the sector to continue developing in a sustainable way, he said. The president said that to achieve this, they will focus on the taxes of governance, health risk management, communication, and financial support. Abinader assured that they prepared long before the elections to face the situation. Our economic team has considered all these items and also exceptions that we have made to this sector and to others. Specifically, the head of state pointed out that to promote the recovery of the sector, it includes 4 hotels, tax incentives of up to 420 million pesos, about $7 million, to maintain employment. In the same way, promotions and agreements will be made with airlines to secure routes. Other provisions are fiscal flexibility, monetary measures, a guarantee fund, credit support for small and medium-sized businesses, and the creation of health insurance at the expense of the state for tourists who may be affected by the coronavirus. And as economical support, as of September 1st, there will be reduction until November of this year of the APA rate, which is Advance Price Agreement, to 35%. Elimination of the advance payment for 6 months. Elimination of payment of 1% of assets until June of 2021. Similarly, the extension for a period of 2 years of the beginning and end of projects approved by the Council of Tourism Development. The president pointed out that this should be done without neglecting the necessary monetary and financial measures. He reported that they are working with the central bank to continue enabling small and medium-sized companies to have the necessary liquidity to overcome this crisis. In addition, the creation of a public guarantee fund for the credit and portfolios for the financial system. In the same way, he announced that he is talking with the Inter-American Development Bank for a program to transfer credit risks for the tourism sector that will allow, under an innovative financial structure, to channel funds that support the growth of the sector while it transits from the recovery that this set of measures will produce. And in some other not-so-good news, the Dominican tourism will lose $2.5 billion, reveals the Minister of Tourism, David Collado. The collapse of the world economy due to the COVID-19 pandemic will cause the Dominican state to stop receiving $2.5 billion in foreign exchange for tourism. This was explained by David Collado, Minister of Tourism, during the launch of the Responsible Tourism Recovery Plan, an activity carried out at the National Palace with the presence of the President of the Republic, Luis Abinader. Collado indicated that in the month of July, only 54,000 tourists arrived, a far cry from those who arrived in the same month of 2019, when 420,000 vacationers visited the country. To return to hegemony to the sector, which according to Collado represents 15% of the gross domestic product, the government has launched the plan based on 4 axes and will guarantee the health of visitors. Before taking over as a Minister of Tourism, Collado said he met with groups that sent tourists to the country to inform them that their investment is extremely important. The decline in the sector has caused the loss of some 150,000 direct jobs and around 300,000 indirect ones, according to the estimate of Jacqueline Mora, Technical Vice Minister of the Minister of Tourism.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.